Hey guys, I'm Jesse. I'm the Alabama Chiropractor. Today I want to talk about back pain. So if you have pain in your neck, back, spine, pelvis, this episode is for you. Stay tuned. So when we talk about back pain, I think it's important to give a very short anatomy lesson so you can kind of understand what's going on inside of your own body. Over years, over time, we all develop poor lifting habits, poor postures, lack of range of motion. We sit for long periods of time as Americans, that's very common. All of these very small traumas and very small amounts of damage can lead to chronic inflammation in our bodies. Now, a lot of people suffer from chronic inflammation and they don't even know it. They just assume that that's how it's supposed to feel, or they just get used to the pain. I hear that all the time. Well, I've just gotten used to it at this point. And that makes me sad as a chiropractor. I don't think you should have to live with pain. I don't think you should have to get used to inflammation in your body if it can be dealt with. So, if your body is currently inflamed, if you're having some chronic achy low back, or maybe you wake up every morning and your neck is stiff, things of that nature, super common. I want to give you a few fixes that you can start working on today to reduce your pain, increase your range of motion, actually increase the life of your spine moving forward. So number one, I'm going to talk about our sedentary lifestyles and the fact that as Americans, we sit more than the human body is intended to. The human body is actually intended to move and to walk somewhere around 5 to 7 miles a day. Now, most of us are not getting that number of steps in. Most of our jobs require that we sit still. We sit in our vehicles to travel. We sit in front of the TV in the evening. I get it. My point is that prolonged sitting actually puts very unnatural strain on the low back and the neck. Our bodies simply aren't designed to sit for long periods of time without moving. So what I'm going to suggest is not that you change your entire lifestyle and get a standing desk, but that you stand up every 20 minutes for 5 minutes of motion. This can be really simple. This can be walking to and from an area. This can be range of motion exercises, making sure that you get full shoulder and spine range of motion. Really simple, nothing that's gonna require you to sweat or lose your breath. Getting up for 5 minutes out of every 20 or 30 minutes is really gonna help increase nutrient flow to all the structures of your spine. It's gonna help hydrate the discs in your spine. I know you've heard about discs and how they can wear out and cause problems. Motion pumps fluids and it pumps nutrition into your spine. It's gonna help decrease your inflammation. Second thing that I wanna talk about is water intake. And I literally mentioned this in my last video about sleep. If you didn't see it, go check out that video. But water intake is vital for back pain. It's vital for any kind of an inflammation. Most people are not getting enough water, simply put. Usually a good number to aim for in terms of water intake is about 1 ounce for every 2 pounds of body weight. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you want to aim for 100 ounces of water. That's on the conservative side. You can drink more than that. I encourage people, especially if you're active, if you're exercising, to aim for more like a gallon of water a day. And people look at me like I'm crazy because most people are getting like 1 or 2 glasses of water a day. It's not good for you. It's not good for your muscles. It's not good for your bones. It's not good for your nerves. The third thing that I want to let you know you could add to your schedule today to decrease your back pain is alternating heat and ice locally on the area that's giving you pain. When you add heat, especially moist heat packs, to an area that is in pain, it draws nutrients, it draws blood flow to the area to deliver the molecules and the nutrients that are needed to repair what's been damaged. When you add ice to an area that's in pain, it decreases blood flow, it draws all of the inflammatory fluids away from the area, which reduces the stress on those tissues. So what I suggest to patients who are having back pain is to apply heat for about 15 minutes, immediately followed by ice. I think it's a great combination. Usually 15 minutes of heat, 15 minutes of ice, repeated however many times you'd like. So maybe in the evening, if you have low back pain in the evening, can really help reduce that pain. It's not going to cause any long-term health benefits, but if you're having some chronic pain, it can definitely help knock that down. I've got some other ideas, a lot of other ideas about back pain. Obviously, it's kind of my specialty. If you want to contact me, please feel free. I'm going to leave some more notes in the description about what you can do to reduce your back pain, and I hope you have a great one. Thanks.